So you guys, let's get a community message for the day. 9 of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. Beautiful. 2 of Hearts. And 2 of Diamonds. So let's talk about it. So if you have any fears connected to romance, I feel you're being asked to realize that they're not real, and let's talk about why they're not real. If you have experienced a traumatic relationship where abuse has happened, if you have experienced a narcissistic romantic relationship, and it's so easy to see narcissists so much that a lot of people have been afraid of getting into narcissistic abusive relationships with narcissistic personality disordered people. Okay. Anyway, people have narcissists because personality people know narcissists will be narcissists. Okay? Narcissistic individual is beat behind, and it's so normal used. If is not getting like, and then narcissistic individual will try to that others will experience abusive relationships to basically how their relationship is not actually, but they don't, it's like even them, they don't actually their own because they feel like they'll lose financial resources or things like that. Narcissistic individuals using and exploiting esoterics have worked so that other shitty ass relationships like them. So when you have got narcissistic abuse, you understand relationships when you start hearing notice have strong boundaries to be able to trust the process, because when you're narcissistic abusive narcissistic to see, are you just leave this abusive dynamic, are so used they abuse themselves, others. That's all relationship. Get with empathic, kind, above and beyond to abuse by theory of SO has been abused. Okay, this is where you had a lot into spiritual to be able to people that will not, so that they can benefits of being around in a relationship while actively conditioned to be their infidelity, to be okay with the poverty, to be okay with the bad health, to be okay with the abuse. And when people have outed narcissists have community gang stalk people. Now, it's easy for narcissists to do community gang stalking because a lot of narcissists are lonely as shit. And if they see there's a benefit in one person, narcissists can identify an opportunity, okay? Narcissists will identify opportunities and they will fuck up every opportunity by trying to get personal gain. So this is where, if you have experienced relationships with narcissistic individuals, realize that if you are watching this video, you don't have to worry about that anymore. With the 9 of Spades here, you know the truth about what's going on, okay? You understand that most narcissists cannot keep a healthy person around without doing spell work on them. A healthy person will more than likely leave a narcissist when they figure out what's going on. So most narcissists have abused and exploited spell work. And this is where there's been a lot of emotional manipulation. A lot of narcissists abuse and exploit sex magic, okay? Yes, they do. Real shit. Sex magic seems to be the only thing to keep healthy people around. But when the sex magic wears off and the narcissists are tired and they're experiencing physical body pains and they mentally feel exhausted because they use all their mental energy to try to figure out how to keep someone close to them that doesn't want to be with them if they weren't doing sex magic, well, this is where narcissists start self-sabotaging financially. Now, this is where a lot of it goes into play to say, hey, I'm a breadwinner, I'm responsible. A lot of emotional manipulation so they can seem as if they're providers, as if they're responsible. However, what a lot of these narcissists won't tell you is their past relationship. People that they were in relationships with probably suffered financially. If the narcissist had a lot of money, the narcissist more than likely financially exploited the person. Okay? So this is where this is a time to worry about a lot of narcissists trying hypersexual or trying to force on you with consistent emotional manipulation, because honestly ships that narcissists are known to, they're gonna be outing their asses. So the narcissist that you normally sexually harassing you, trying to rob you, and then or trying to start rumors about you, whoever they had past relationships with, who suffered financially, who also caught STDs, they're gonna be so focused on trying to basically make sure that people don't, that they won't have any energy to basically put into you. This is how our romance are being removed. Use and exploit romance to the point that honestly they should. But the fact that they're so irresponsible as getting their meals met, getting food on the table, having rent paid, being able to feel good. Narcissists have put a bad name on relationships so much to the point that you're being, just to let you know, anything that could be an obstacle to you having a healthy relationship is being removed. Because a narcissist who would normally try to target you for personal gain, who whatever they got in their closet, any old skeletons and bones, it's coming a knocking. And it's because if the narcissist is connected to another narcissist, healthy people are just making it obvious. Get the fuck away from me. I don't want shit to do with you. I don't care if we got a child together. I'm not dealing with your narcissistic ass. And even in front of the kids, I'm picking up on them like, yo, why are you acting like this in front of our child? You need to mature and grow up. So because healthy people are making it obvious that narcissists are doing narcissistic shit and trying to get away with it by being serial daters, and this is where a lot of crimes of passion will be revealed. Well, the narcissists can no longer get access to the healthy people, so the narcissists are trying to get access to past narcissists that they have relationships with. So this is what's gonna keep their asses busy. All right, with the Two of Hearts here, if you are in a soulmate or twin flame relationship, that's coming sooner than you think because you are in alignment. Now realize the narcissistic individuals who targeted you, they possibly did it because they didn't want you to be in alignment to actually have a healthy relationship. What happens when you have two healthy people together? This exposes narcissistic tendencies in narcissists. Two healthy people together, let's talk about it. If you have a healthy female respects herself, okay? It doesn't matter how much sex appeal she has, she's automatically going to respect herself nonetheless. If you have a healthy man, he's going to know that he looks good and that he got that good dick game, and he gonna understand that other females pick up on it, and he gonna know that they gonna try to get with him. But a healthy male would say, I got a good thing back at home. Let me work through my temptation. And the healthy female is not going to be jealous and envious. They're going to realize that, hey, if I'm feeling jealous or envious, this is something I need to heal within myself. And they're going to focus on themselves. Now, this is what healthy men, they love women who are not jealous or envious and things like that. And narcissistic people try to make their partners jealous because this is the only way it seems that they actually have value in the dating market. If someone else seems to be competing against them. Well, healthy people understand that if they play those mind games trying to make somebody jealous in a relationship to appear to have more value than they actually have at that point in time, this is actually going to create unnecessary trauma, unnecessary drama, unnecessary bullshit. And this is where, if children are involved and there's court cases, narcissistic individuals who have been trying to get access to healthy people, they're going to be outed for being shitty ass parents because they've been so focused on securing a relationship with the person who is responsible and who's not abusive. But what's going to come up and show up is that the person who disconnected themselves from them is just actively protecting themselves from them because these people aren't practicing emotional regulation. They're not practicing discipline. They're not practicing self-control. They're just acting, forgive me, they're showing their asses and trying to get away with it. So realize blockages to healthy romance is being removed as people are setting healthier, sterner boundaries and changing them as needed when narcissistic individuals are trying to secure relationships just to have a roof over their head, just to have food on the table, just to appear as if they have a healthy social group that they're willing to betray if they feel emotionally challenged, if they feel emotionally what's the word, if they feel emotionally vulnerable. So just realize any romantic blockages are being removed because narcissists are going to have to deal with other narcissists. Narcissists can no longer run to healthy people and screw up healthy people's lives. Whoever narcissist fucked over in the past is coming and knocking because they want answers. They want to understand, why did you use, abuse, and exploit me and emotionally manipulate me and then gaslight the situation to make it look like it was something that it's not? Now, with healthy people, narcissists used to think healthy people just ignoring them and setting no contact boundaries with them was free range to just, continue to continuously covertly community gain stock and also, continue to, harass people that wanted nothing to do with them, who would basically have success. Narcissists can identify a good opportunity, and this is why they like successful people. They like healthy, successful people. But now, when the thing is, narcissists don't like specifically being with other narcissists. This is why there's a lot of third party situations. That's why there's a lot of crime of passions where somebody was cheating and somebody hurt somebody. It's because other narcissists do not practice self-control, self-discipline. Narcissistic individuals used to have fun, they used to have fun continuously targeting healthy people who would surpass them. But narcissists are afraid of having to deal with other narcissistic individuals who won't practice self-regulation and self-discipline and self-control. Okay? Because these people don't know how to set boundaries. So continue setting boundaries with narcissists. This scares them away and this exposes them as well. Okay? If you having to set boundaries with somebody in a manner where it's like they're just consistently trying to negatively impact your foundation, this will expose a narcissist, especially if they're trying to emotionally manipulate someone into a relationship with them. Now be mindful that the narcissist old people that they decided to just do dirty and walk away from, when they come back, they know these people got dirt on them. So now it's going to be narcissists gossiping about narcissists and shit. So this is basically saying, this message is saying blockages to romance are being removed as narcissists will be kept busy learning how to become honest, about how they are horrible for relationship prospects, because past people, past other narcissists, because they can't get to the healthy people that don't want shit to do with them, the narcissistic individuals will say, well, I can get, we worked together at one point in time. They're going to start to notice they want to be around healthy, mature people when they start to experience the narcissistic rage of other unhealthy people who is not willing to take the time to understand their trauma. So basically, you're going to just be watching other narcissists destroy themselves as past relationships with other narcissists come back to haunt them. And instead of having narcissistic individuals trying to get access to a healthy person and screw their lives up, they're going to be reminded each and every time that every time they have the wrong, ill intention to negatively impact a healthy person's life by trying to force their way into somebody's life, either via a legal issue or an abusive relationship, or, just maliciously starting gossip, they're going to be reminded that while it may feel good to be a jerk in that moment, to look like they have some sense of power over a healthy person who is actively practicing constraint and self-discipline and setting healthy boundaries with them, they're going to miss all that calm and peace when the people that have narcissistic rage are experiencing such grave loneliness that they're willing to beat that ass because they simply said, hey, the relationship is over. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. We're not good together. Now, when narcissists hear the truth, they don't like it and they like to fight. This is why they like to act big and bad around healthy people and sit there and think, I wonder how far I can push this healthy person to basically getting out of character. Well, they're gonna remember how the truth and calm truth was delivered to them was a moment of peace. Instead, when they're talking to another narcissistic individual who they're simply saying, I just don't want a relationship with you. We're not good together. A lot of emotional manipulation, a lot of back and forth, and it's just when they start getting tired, they're gonna start to realize the people that they try to just throw in the closet and close it and burn it and say, hey, it's done, they gonna realize why it's important to leave people alone who set no contact boundaries with them, who simply state healthy boundaries with them instead of starting shit with people that don't want shit to do with them. They gonna start to understand that while they may have narcissistic rage, the people from their past who are narcissists, who they are romantically connected to, also have narcissistic rage. And they won't take for granted the tolerance and patience and discipline that healthy people have anymore. And that's how blockages to healthy romance is being removed. I hope that you guys enjoyed that reading. And this is why you don't need to take it personal when these people are out here wilding out.